The front window regulator is attached to the front door subframe and must be replaced as a unit. Begin by lowering the window until it is down 160 millimeters from the upper edge of the B-pillar, indicated by the red arrows. You're going to have to first remove the front door panel and the speaker, red arrow, already removed. You will also need to remove the window motor, green arrow, and the door control unit to transfer them to the new subframe window regulator. Please follow the link provided at the end of this video for additional assistance with all of those tasks. Once they are removed, unclip the wiring harnesses. Once the subframe is disconnected from the latch and handle, you will be pushing the wiring harness through the subframe and leaving it in the door to reinstall into the new subframe and regulator. Use a trim removal tool and remove the two plugs for access to the window mounts, red arrows. You will be working on the rear of the mounting screws, red arrow. There is no nut on this. You will be actually turning the screw. These are a clockwise loosen, and you will need an E5 socket. This image shows the mounting clamps that you will not be able to see as they are on the other side of the subframe. The screw you will be loosening, red arrow, you will access through the opening in the subframe panel indicated by the blue arrow. Turning this clockwise from your side will loosen the clamps that hold the glass, red arrows. You will not be able to see this happen. Loosen both screws, clamps, and then lift the window glass up and tape it securely. Remove the tape over the upper mounting holes, red arrows. Use a T30 torque and remove the single screw in each hole. You do not need to remove the latch, lock, or door handle. Use a T25 torque and remove the single screw that holds the latch handle mount to the subframe indicated by the red arrow. Push the grommet for the Bowden cable for the door handle through the subframe, red arrow. Loosen the wiring harness from its clips and push the rubber grommet for the harness back into the door frame, blue arrow. Push the rubber grommet and the wiring for the mirror through the subframe, red arrow. Remove the 12 T30 torque screws from the subframe, red arrows. Lift the bottom of the subframe, red arrow, out and then lower it to clear the upper regulator mounts. The door latch, lock, and handle will stay in place, blue arrow. You will need to reach in and disconnect any electrical connections. Our project vehicle only had one, red arrow. Depending on how your Cayenne is optioned, you may have more than one on the door handle frame. Make sure to undo all electrical connections and pass them out through the subframe before completely removing the subframe. I removed the latch unit so you could see the type and location of the electrical connector. You can disconnect the electrical connector without removing the unit. With the regulator removed, you can see that it is part of the subframe. Installation is the reverse of removal. Transfer over all components you removed and run the wiring harness through the openings. Torque the window glass mounts to 8 Newton meters or 6 foot-pounds. Torque the door to subframe T30 fasteners to 8 Newton meters or 6 foot-pounds. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out another video in this series.